on it specifically if it's already there. Either one. It might not be there though, I don't know.
Inside.
Never clicked on that before.
Transport heli.
More the fuckers rope grenade.
Grenade over here.
Let me know when you've done that portion of the thing.
Okay, I've saved. All changes have been saved on my YouTube. Oh yeah, Tubby.
Wait, YouTube? I thought you were on OBS.
I am on OBS.
Okay. Are you on the thing where it says properties for game capture yet?
Coming in on the right.
I created the scene. Properties for game capture. Oh, sources.
Yeah, the sources, that's what you need.
Game capture, is that what I'm doing?
Yes. Rename it to something.
Oh my.
Under heavy fire.
Make source visible.
God damn it.
Just click on
Oh
game capture.
yes.
Don't worry about, just rename it to whatever you want for now. Just name it Dark Souls for the game, so it's easier to find. And then hit OK.
On the left.
And that should bring you to another screen.
Take your fire. Watch out for the pump.
Fuck them.
Multi-adapter.
No, don't worry about that. Go to under mode, click on capture specific window.
They're gonna blow.
And then that should bring up more options. And under window, select Dark Souls. It's there. It should be there. If not, you might need
Wait,
to.
okay, I'm sorry, what is it?
Everybody in
What are you
one
saying?
piece?
Count your pieces.
This is, you're doing stuff without listening to me first. That's the problem. On mode, click on, go to mode, click on capture specific window.
Yes.
All right. Now that should bring up the another option right underneath that where it says window, right?
Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
now
This
click
is
on
a
that.
station.
Click on that and choose
Dark Souls EXE.
Yeah.
We're on our way to
Yeah.
Revere Road. Meet us
I did that already.
Oh, you did? Okay. Cool.
I don't have time to argue. Counter out.
That should be just fine now.
Boone thinks
So
it's too dangerous to blend in
hit
with
OK.
He'd rather risk the
Now hit
entire
OK on,
operation
after that,
instead of a bunch of
and
squatters.
then
Calm
yeah,
down. He's just looking out for them.
make sure it looks like it's capturing that on OBS, and then start streaming, and then post a link for your stream.
I don't see anything on the window. It's just blackness.
It might only work when you try tabbing into the window of Dark Souls, and then once that's up, tab back to OBS and see if it's there for a second.
Okay, I saw it, yeah.
Yeah, okay, then it's working fine.
On my mark.
Then let's see. I think I'm sub to you, aren't I?
Scene transitions. What the heck?
What's your name on here? Lightning American?
Yeah. I guess I'll put in the URL? No, encoder setup? Under encoder setup. Bane, help me here.
Go to YouTube and
Some shortcut.
get the thing
Look, I didn't
there.
expect them to send
Yeah.
the entire army after us.
Damn it.
What did
Can't
you
find
expect?
you on my
We kicked the hornet's nest.
thingy.
I read your file, Jacob. You'd better live up to it.
Let's
Start your
Keep up,
encoder.
Connor. Boone picked him for a reason.
Put failed. Please check the log for details. If you're using AMD encoders or NVENC, make sure your video drivers are up to date.
They're coming over the fence.
But
Where the fuck is the Lightning American?
starting the output failed. What log? Bane.
Another heli coming in low.
Bill, is there any chance that your graphics drivers are out of date?
Where the hell's the Lightning American?
Can't imagine why it would be.
Well, when was the last time you updated it?
A while ago, I guess.
How, that's not a length of time. That is a vagueness. But
I
is this
can't
measured
tell you.
in at least several months?
Yeah, I guess. I can't.
Well,
I can't
a lot
how long
of
is it?
a lot of GPUs today, like they get an update per month, so it could be out of date if you didn't update it in last month.
I don't know what went wrong actually. I wasn't able to follow that. Bane, where you at?
Well, it gave him an error message.
What happened?
It
The
said-
error message was where?
Technical log.
Cheers,
I don't know
fuck.
where to check for a log.
Oh my god.
Grenades got friggin' buffed in between normal and easy by just a ridiculous amount. Sorry, easy and normal, whatever.
Okay, whatever you just said, Surge, I don't know what it was. Because interruptions. Say it again.
I already forgot. It said log, but I don't know where to check for a log.
What said log? Which application?
OBS.
Did it crash?
No, it just okay. I tried to hit.
Start.
KPA, on the wing!
I tried to hit streaming. Start streaming. Failed to start streaming. Starting the output failed. Please check the log for details.
Push through the wreckage.
I don't know. You sure you cop? Well, you know, in the meantime, on OBS, check your volume levels. See what you want on there. There's like mic, auxiliary. I think there's mics. Should be mic, and then there should be a desktop audio.
Machine gun, second floor window.
I actually have two sources for desktop audio.
Alright, I'm just gonna update my drivers. What?
Yeah, I don't even have a super new graphics card, but like every other month it wants an update.
Do you know what you have in there specifically?
An NVIDIA something or other.
I think it has a 560M. I didn't already say. That's for laptop.
It's a notebook. It's laptop.
Yeah, I like laptops. I used to glance at the stickers that were on it, but like eventually my wrist wore those stickers off.
Get down! That cannon will tear you apart!
Too much jacking.
My wrist doesn't like lean against the computer when I'm jacking it.
Alright.
My wrist doesn't lean against his computer when I'm jacking it either.
Fuck. Where the hell?
Good
Where the
memory.
hell did that come from?
560M, GTX 560M.
Oh yeah, you just said it about a week ago, I think. I should be able to play vanilla Skyrim in ultra settings, I think. At the very least high settings. Maybe I should have had you try playing that game with the mouse and keyboard instead. Probably would have been better at it. You're more used to that than
What game?
controller. Skyrim. Bloodstand's not good with analog sticks. Like, he doesn't know what subtle movements are on there. I think his wrist is fucked up from when he punched that goddamn window. His nerve endings are shot. So when he tries to go a little bit to the right, it just he just all the way.
It burned his hand, so he punched it.
Yeah. Did you see that video? Oh god, Slater.
Which one?
Ron Swanson asking about the coffee maker.
No.
Alright, well, he, Ron Swanson is the boss of the department. He's the head of the department, and he's the one, you know, what religion am I? Well,
None
I'm
of your goddamn
practicing
business.
Gotcha, yeah, that guy. So he's like, who broke it? And they're all standing around like, I don't know, I wasn't there. And he's just like, who broke it? I just want to know who broke it. And then they all start infighting and arguing with each other, and they start accusing everyone else. And then he cuts away to him in another room talking to the camera. He says, I broke it. It burned my hand. And I broke it. It burned my hand, so I punched it.
That's fucking great.
You forgot to say the real reason why he told them or asked them why, you know, who broke it.
Oh,
The clip.
the newest release date for this driver was like 5 days ago.
There you go.
I'm here! What?
Get out of
Oh.
the yard!
I'm here.
Just turn my mom. I already said that.
Get down! That cannon will tear you apart!
This is what a human looks like. This is what I act like. This is what I am.
It burned my hand, so I punched it. Everyone's getting a little too chummy around this office. I figure in another 20 minutes, these people will be choosing sides, painting their faces, and have a dead pig's head on a stick. Something like that.
Yeah,
Bane!
everyone was getting along, so I decided to make sure that they start to, you know, accuse each other
Machine
of destroying
gun, second floor
government
window.
property.
Yeah, he doesn't like government to work. Because the best way to make sure that people, fuck, I don't even know. He doesn't like the government wasting taxpayers' money, so to get back at government, he decides to make sure that the government wastes as much taxpayer money as possible by no one getting anything done. Makes perfect sense.
There's like a
Anyway, Sky, help Andrew out with OBS.
publicity
Probably know
sabotage.
shit better than I do.
Circle around
I don't know like that much. You use it more than I do.
I do, but for me it works all the time. I don't know.
But I do. But,
Well, I'm gonna all this this driver for my graphics card and then see if it still fucks up.
Flank it!
so, dating
Find a
you
way to get above
yeah.
it!
Yeah. What? Okay, that's weird. The download for the
Get in that window!
driver died. Let's try it again.
Man, I couldn't imagine having Spectrum internet.
Find something.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Thanks for
Good
calling.
man, help out, what's his nose? The dude that's not fighting.
The what? What's going on?
Okay, so my streaming is not working, and we're trying to figure out what it is. I think it may have to do with my graphics card, so I'm gonna be,
No, probably not. What game are you trying to
Your
stream?
road is through these yards.
Dark
Strange
Souls.
that people live so
Alright.
close to the wreckage.
What, is it full screen?
They aren't out here helping.
Yes.
Chicken
Alright,
shits. The EMP must have fried their balls too.
you're using OBS
Think
Studio.
seeing a plane fall
Alright.
out of the
Fine,
sky
fine,
with
Slank. Alright, let me
Alright.
You're not ready to fight.
shut the fuck up and I'll fix this for you.
Alright,
Just trying to live
go
your
to, your OBS, regular OBS screen where you can preview the,
Do
stream.
whatever it takes to stay alive.
I should be turning off my stuff. Actually, I may have to,
It's a black screen, right?
yeah, but, you might want to give me a minute. I'm gonna be updating my graphics card, and what's probably gonna tell me to do is restart my computer, so
Alright,
I should probably just do that first.
because I know what the problem is.
Okay.
I don't really see why you'd have to restart your computer. It seems like that never happens for me.
Well, I at least wanted to make sure that I closed all my
As soon as others get here, we're moving
closed all my programs first, including Dark Souls, which was using the graphics card, because changing the drivers while at the same time having a game open probably is not good for
Right
it.
where these people live. We had nowhere else to go. The area's crawling with KPA.
We're supposed to be fighting for these people, not hiding behind them.
Are you shooting those commies good? Are you shooting them like niggers?
You must be the pilot. Boom. Found it. US military.
Yeah, I don't even have 10 subscribers yet, and you're gonna get me banned, aren't you?
Into the house.
Does YouTube have a problem with this type of things?
Actually, YouTube doesn't, Twitch does, though.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know, I just see someone reporting it,
So you can say
causing a
nigger
problem.
all you want. That's right, I hear JF say nigger, and I see that in his chat all the time, too. Not just JF, but other people. Nigger this, nigger that.
Just follow PewDiePie's example.
Fucking
What a
nigger.
fucking nigger.
Man, this
What a
guy's pissing me
fucking
off.
nigger. You know what, since we can say nigger more, just gonna nig it up. Niggers, I hate them. They are stupid and they can't do taxes. Niggers! Niggers are so dumb and they are also poor. I hate them! Look at niggers, they're trying to raise money, but they can't cause they spend all their money. They're so poor. I can't remember the words. They're so stupid and they're so fucking niggers. I hate them! Niggity. Niggers don't know how to do anything with a chicken!
Stormfront does have,
Goddamn resistance! What are you doing here? We're peaceful. They're a family.
it does have Hillary Clinton on it.
Everyone calm down.
I'm looking at it right now.
As soon as others get here, we're moving on. Sure they weren't followed.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah.
Did you know Stormfront is also a Billy Joel album?
We should all get inside.
Yeah.
Let's not attract attention.
When you were saying Stormfront, I was thinking of that website.
I said don't come here. You risk starting a shitstorm right where these
Oh,
people
I
are.
said
We
I
have
said
nowhere else to
Stormfront.
go.
I
Yeah,
meant-
you said Stormfront, you meant Homefront.
We're supposed to be fighting for these people, not hiding behind them.
Oh,
Who
man.
the fuck's hiding? That's enough. You must be
Have you guys ever played, what was it, Social Justice versus Stormfag?
No, what's that?
It's absolutely great. It's, go read through the comment
it's
sections.
changed it from Jew or something.
Yeah.
Changed
Basically,
from
you
white
take
man to Jew.
Stormfront, you take comments from Stormfronters, and compare that to comments made by social justice types.
Oh my god!
That's it. Turn around the right side. We're on your side now. Just stay down. We'll protect you.
Yes.
Defend the front of the house. You have to drop fire once
All
you
right.
build it.
What do you have
All right. Are you done updating?
No, it's still installing.
Man, I love chicken noodle soup. It's great.
Are you sick? Oh yeah, you did say you were sick.
Yeah.
You got AIDS from Walmart.
I got AIDS from Walmart. Yep.
Yeah, he's from Japan.
Yep, that totally makes sense.
I got AIDS from Jamal.
Now there's a thought. Put a bunch of red dye or something in a paintball or something, and you know, take that to an airsoft field and put it in the grenade launcher.
Right. Ah, you died. What, did the Chinese join the North Koreans or some shit? In home front?
I know a large chunk of the east was taken over by them. It's like Japan, South Korea. I think maybe some of China, but I can't remember for sure.
Did you guys get home front the game? Free?
No.
I got it for free, but and I'm streaming it now.
Dan's just blowing the dark CIA in here.
No. You know why? You know why I didn't get it for free? Because I already have a poster of it from GameStop.
So,
They gave me one of their advertisement posters.
But that's not.
That's a pretty shitty reason to not buy it.
Then my
Or not
bird
get
put
it.
up the poster, so I didn't like it.
you know why I don't like pepperoni pizza? Because I just bought a Ninja Turtle action figure. Both equally related.
The fact is that, and at the time I had gotten Battlefield 3.
Hide back here. We'll come and get you after everything settles down.
Yeah, but you could have gotten it for free like 4 or 5 days ago or something.
I could probably get it for free on. I could probably get it for free on G2A as well.
He's been hit. I don't know what to do.
It looks like you're about to die.
Here! We need Goliath. Where is it? Hopper! Where's Goliath?
Out back. Goliath's out back. But the target was in my bag. Over there.
Wait, is that a white woman or a black woman? Or
I'm not entirely sure. Brownish.
brownish? She's probably Mexican.
Listen, if they're not white, they're niggers.
Okay.
Just so we're clear.
Okay. I will be right back.
Alright.
After the...
I already know what his problem is that he didn't restart his game. He didn't restart his game, that's his problem. That's why it's not showing up.
I'm reloading!
I suppose we will find out.
Take out those fins.
Fuck you, just pay shipping watches, you cunts. Let's scan. Shit's still out on Facebook.
And these are all North Koreans?
Yeah, and also turncoats and shit like that.
Use the targeter.
These can't be North Koreans. North Koreans have neon green military uniforms.
Some of it could be stuff that they took from other countries as well. keep in mind, they, as I said before, they took over Japan, South Korea, and a good chunk of the assets the U.S. military had.
Wait a minute. Oh, where's?
Let's be honest here. Terrorists would do
Where's
better
your
than
current screen?
I'll like that.
Ah.
Let's be honest. Terrorists would do better than North Korea because at least terrorists are scary and North Korea is not.
No.
Yeah, honestly, I don't. This was made back in what, 2011? I don't think Kim was the leader back then.
No, he wasn't.
Lil Kim. Is that a monster truck? Oh, it's a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, tank thing.
Lao shao bang bing bong. Lakam misham ye. What the fuck is that thing?
The squad thing with the turret?
Yeah, it's... What, is that just like a drone or some shit?
Yeah, it's basically a drone. Like you have a targeting thing that you can pull up and designate targets with.
Huh. Make a giant Doge drone. It'd be more interesting.
I want a doggo drone.
I want a doggo drone.
I think they
Yeah,
have
big ass.
drones now that can just zoom up on you, shoot you, and get away before anything
Yeah,
else. Anything
Big
even happens
ass
before you
robot
can
dog that chew people in half.
No, they basically got just like I'm sure they've got like a Segway basically, a tripod on it that just you dead, rolled away.
Nah, and then you have a giant robot dog like bouncing everywhere, destroying shit. That's cool. You know that wolf? You know that
Borks
giant...
at you.
Yeah. It literally says
Borks
Borks.
a little while.
It literally says
Bork,
Borks.
bork, bork, bork.
I'm sure they could do it. It would cost at least a couple trillion, but that'd be cool. Like, who cares? Money
Yeah,
doesn't
that was
mean
pretty
anything,
cool.
right?
Hang on a second. That was pretty cool. Did you just paint a target with a scope and then the thing
Yeah.
shot at it?
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, that's what he did.
It's pretty badass. Teammates just. Is it automated or does a teammate in the tank thing?
It's automated.
It's automated.
I don't think Homefront is.
I'm
multiplayer.
basically. It has a multiplayer, but I hear the multiplayer is shit.
Oh.
What I mean by automated though is like in the in-game fiction, is it automated or did someone in the game? You know,
As in the
fiction,
in-game lore, it's completely automated. And then it'll basically go on a killing spree until I designate a target, in which case it'll just start launching missiles of whatever I designated.
Sweet.
Wasn't there a movie based on this shit?
Yeah, there was I know there was one about the Russians, and then more recently there was one, basically a remake of the Russian one, but about the North Koreans.
Ah.
Bane, have you played Arkham Knight?
Arkham Knight? No, I've played Arkham. Not really Arkham Asylum. My brothers played that, and I've only played Arkham City for the most part.
Man, I tried playing Arkham Knight a couple months ago, and I just could not get into it. But then earlier, when Bloodsand was over here, I started playing Arkham Asylum again, because he hadn't seen it, so I figured take it back to the beginning. And man, I could get right into that fucking game. The story draws you in. It can't just be about gameplay, man. It's like, okay, you've got this stuff to do, but, well, who cares if there's not a reason to keep playing?
I had Arkham City before Arkham Asylum. Actually, how I got Arkham Asylum was kind of funny.
They're both great.
Yeah, they are. I bought this used Xbox 360 for $20. Person at a garage sale, person said, "Oh, there's something wrong with the disc tray. It doesn't play games." So okay, I was shaking it a bit, and I heard, "Okay, there's a disc in there."
Were you able to surgically remove it?
Yeah, and I found out there's 2 discs in there.
Oh, okay. So you had a little
Arkham Asylum and Call of Duty Black Ops.
Now, what system was this? That had two
Xbox,
discs?
yeah, Xbox 360.
Okay.
sounds like you had a Sounds like you might have had a tard playing with it.
Xbox 360 Slim. So.
Okay, don't laugh, but I've actually... Well, I didn't have a Slim, but on my 60 gig 360, I've actually accidentally put a couple discs in there at the same time.
I pretty much burnt out I can't say optical drive on that version of the Xbox 360.
It's funny how you couldn't say optical drive until you decided to say the sentence, I can't say optical drive.
Yeah, really, what the fuck? But, yeah.
I'm surrounded by autists.
We all came together to create this place. I have some sense of community. Not quite the future we had in mind.
I think I've done that twice so far, where I've put in a disc into 360 without taking out the first disc, and then I pop it in, and it starts sounding crazy, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? And I take it out, and it's like, oh, shit. Only twice, though.
Yeah.
Only twice.
Only twice, both at this apartment. I'm an old man, man. I don't even... Oh, how bad am I gonna be when I'm like in another 10 years even?
All I can say is just
30.
keep reading fucking books.
I'm gonna need to start eating fish or something.
That'll also help.
Start taking my brain force.
Yeah. I don't know what
Actually
fucking
took brain force earlier. Now that I'm thinking about it, my eyes are watering.
Because of the brain force.
Yeah. Just a psychosomatic act of thinking about I took a brain force, my eyes started watering.
Is it that bad?
My head's gonna explode.
I've got other supplements to help with my memory.
This means we're set to go, right? I'm damn tired of sitting here. We got a short window to grab those tracks.
Telling you, this guy's a walking stereotype.
Is he now?
Oh, is he just black man?
Nah, I'm talking about the white guy here.
Oh, this one.
Why is he a crackhead?
Nah, just gung-ho, got the donut, no step on snack shirt.
We're gonna shoot them Asian niggers now, aren't we? Yeah. Got my shotgun. We're shooting those niggers.
Yeah, I'd say the black guy here is probably the most level-headed person in the group.
Played Half-Life 2 Slater?
Yeah.
Okay. This game sort of reminded me of that just because of the, you know, ruinous civilian areas. God damn, I love that.
So how much you want to bet that Valve will never learn to count to 3?
They've already done
I
it
wouldn't bet
before.
anything on that. No, I wouldn't have betted against it, I'd rather.
They released one game no one ever asked for. So...
You know, Half-Life 3, the actual script was basically put out by the original writer of Half-Life 2 and Episode 1 and 2.
I'm aware.
I don't know if you ever...
Hey Barry, take a look at this.
No Steppy? He's Steppy. Wait, what's this? Is this a weed factory?
From what looks like some sort of water pump.
Oh shit, they're using a step machine as a water pump. That's cute.
Oh, I see. Well, it turns out I am good at something. Growing dope.
God damn it, Bobby, you're such a failure.
I don't even know if Sky got that reference.
We're moving. Come on, Jacobs.
I know the King of the Hill.
Listen, we could use
No. I'm good at growing dope.
The equipment we're after.
Smokes, let's go.
Everything that follows.
Oh, right.
Outnumbered now, guns. Grab a weapon and all the
Jump
ammo
back.
you can.
Follow me.
Well, that's a heavy machine gun with a drum thingy.
What's it?
Box mag, not a drum.
Whatever.
What's the matter? You
Box,
having a job?
belt-fed mag.
Let's go.
Light machine gun.
Yeah. Drum mags are usually spring-fed, and they don't use belts usually.
No, because I
don't
have
use
one.
Belt. Look like, anyways.
I have one and
Yeah,
does
that
not use
definitely
belt.
is belt. Oh, you have a big old machine gun, Bane?
I don't have a machine gun. I have an AK-47.
It's a machine gun.
Well, not really. It's a civilian version, so it's called something else, but it's based off an AK.
It's basically a civvy AK with no
Yeah.
full.
Yeah.
Another useless,
I can get
pointless government regulation.
I can get a full stock if I wanted to. It's not illegal in Florida.
Huh, interesting.
It is in New York, though. That's the reason why I have the AK down here, is because
Wait,
my brother is not allowed to have it.
You can get a full what?
A foldable stock.
Thanks for your help with
A
the
foldable.
Hang on to the target.
Oh no, I said full, as in like full auto.
Oh, full auto? Actually, you can get a license for it, but that's if you have only a specific job.
We can find a way around.
I've got my license right here. It's
Like-
called the fucking Second Amendment, you cocksucker. Get the fuck off my property, you goddamn statist.
Pardon me while I eat 40% of your sandwich.
Uh,
Because that's what government does.
yeah, like I said, yeah, alright, that's what I thought. Alright. Overall, if the parts are made before 1986, you can use those parts in your gun.
That's
Turn
interesting.
into which,
Sir, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to confiscate
Yeah.
that. Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to force you off my property at
These things are
gunpoint.
smart, but they're not that smart.
I'll go first.
Is that a line or is that just something you're...
That's just me ad-libbing it.
I'm moving up.
Of course, the government wouldn't even be at his house because he doesn't let anyone know where he lives.
Well, the government probably knows.
Keep going. I got
He's gotta pay taxes on any property he owns.
Remember that one where Ron learned about cookies, Sky, and then it just cuts to him in the back and he just shoots the monster.
What do you mean he learned about cookies? Did he not know what cookies were?
He did not.
Oh, are you talking about the what's it called? Fucking nice one. Gingerbread house?
No, he was, oh, it might have been that episode, I don't know, but right at the beginning of one episode, April was telling him about cookies, and then it just cuts to him throwing the computer into the dumpster.
Oh,
So-
right.
So I saw this out of the corner of my eye, sort of.
Oh, those type of cookies. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I was like, what the fuck is he don't know what cookies are?
Those kind of cookies, yes.
welcome back.
Hey,
So I just passed a sign that said no dumping.
You're dumping.
In game, and maybe this is just because I'm so used to being surrounded by, absolute retards on campus.
No Trump. No
I
Trump.
thought it said no trumping. I'm like, well, that's kind of new.
No trumping.
alright, Bane, tell Andrew what you think the problem was. You don't know for sure.
Your problem is that you didn't restart your game.
What?
You didn't restart your game.
I didn't restart, so I should have OBS Studio on before the game.
You should have closed out your game, then when you were trying to record/stream it, then have turned your game back on to do that.
Okay.
That's usually the problem if it's black screening.
No, that's not what the problem was.
What was the problem then?
The problem was that it just wouldn't stream.
Yeah, that's your problem. You had to restart your game.
It had an error message pop up.
Did it get? So that's happened to you before, where it gave you an
Yeah.
error message and said that it can't stream or something?
You just got killed by
Yeah, actually I've had that problem before, yeah.
How much of a loser are you?
But that was just based on my connection to the server I was trying to go on.
Oh, okay. What the hell? 42 degrees Celsius? Okay, 36.
Wait, what's wrong with 42 degrees Celsius?
That's pretty hot.
Is it? What? Oh,
Celsius.
yeah, 42 degrees is nothing.
42 degrees Celsius. Are we talking about CPUs and GPUs? Because that's not hot.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about just general.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
I'm
yeah,
looking
that's,
at...
if that was room temperature, that'd be scalding. but-
Yeah, I'm talking about room temperature. What the fuck? Yeah.
I'm looking at my CPU right now. I'm just
Actually,
checking.
even then, I don't even like that temperature on my shit stuff.
Listen, when I'm running GTA 5 with max settings, my GPU gets up to like 78, I think, and that's about where it should be when it's actually being taxed. 78 centigrade Celsius.
Oh, okay. Alright, another thing.
What was the error message for the thing? What was the numbers? Or do you just not remember?
I don't remember.
No.
Hey, Steer. Guess now you're... maybe Bane knows. Bane, do you know if there is any software out there that can track how much load is being put on your graphics card?
Yeah.
Can't you just use Spexy, Blood?
To track stuff? No.
Oh.
It's probably like fan software, things that would control the fan and monitor your...
I think MSI Afterburner actually does it.
My power supply came with software that tracks a bunch of shit like that. It says like CPU load.
I think MSI Afterburner does it. I don't know.
You know, it actually doesn't track the GPU load.
MSI Afterburner seems to be
I
talked
don't know why
about.
you need that though.
I use Afterburner on my computer, but then again, it came stock with motherboard.
I don't
There you
use
are.
Afterburner.
Just to be clear, Serge, I had, on the old computer, I had a GTX 960, 2 gigabytes, and I could play Bioshock Infinite at max settings. I could play GTA 5 at normal,
Reasonable.
at, you know, just medium settings, which is freaking
Yeah.
amazing, actually, still. And you've got a 1050 Ti with 4 gigs of RAM, so you should be perfectly fine.
I'm not necessarily
especially
worried
with
about
videos.
it being able to run the game. I'm more worried about, like, what potential wear and tear this would cause my game, my computer over time.
What, streaming?
It's not really good.
I would say heat-related issues, yeah. That would cause your hardware to get hotter.
But yeah, you're not gonna have to worry too much about that unless you start overclocking or something.
Yeah,
Even
what I
then.
just said then. I'm gonna make an addendum to what I just said. I could stream,
Give me a
GTA
sec.
5 it would lag a little with the stream actually, but Bioshock Infinite, I could stream
Hello?
that in max settings. That game came out in
How you doing?
2013, has amazing graphics on my